it's taking longer. I see the ego in the people get stronger. Could take a lifetime to see the right signs. So let's remind every mind we're the same. People pass the front line, even past the girls drunk. Worries it'll fail you. Everyone is one gun.
Hey guys, JNasty here. What is up, guys? Got a little special gameplay for you guys today. It's a 93-0. We beat the shit out of these guys. We really did. I went on a 44 gun streak with the new Aqua camo on the PDW. I'm using the suppressor and fast mags. And there was a big rumor this morning. A lot of us guys were awake. We were playing on the with the new DLC camos, that is. And I ran into El Polo, Too Smooth, all these YouTubers tonight, and a lot of them were talking about the MSMC and the PDW, saying that they got buffed, that the SMGs got buffed, and I thought this too. So that's why you see me using the PDW with the suppressor and the fast mags. And in this gameplay, you can actually see the recoil is really hard, really side to side. Later in the gameplay, you'll see a guy standing still, and I shoot, and you can see the recoil go about 2 feet to the right of him. So I was kind of skeptical. I did this commentary earlier, and then I just read the patch notes, but I said that the PDW is all right, but the recoil is still just as bad. I feel that the gun is still valuable or viable, whatever you guys want to say, and I still think it can be used with the suppressor if you can handle the recoil, that is. I think it kills kind of quick still, and I think it's still a good gun. I think it's always been a good gun with the suppressor on it. The PDW's always been a good gun. But it hasn't been buffed, or it hasn't been touched at all. Neither has the MSMC. Like I said, a lot of YouTubers are like, man, they patched this, and I remember sending out a tweet. I was like, dude, the MSMC still feels like shit, because I added a suppressor, because there's this big rumor that with the suppressor it still works good, and that's not the case. I put on the suppressor and it just sucked ass. But a little bit about this gameplay, we smacked them. Like I said, I went nuclear in the first round with 63-0. Next round, we triple capped right away, and we won 200-27. Ended up going 93-0 with a 42 gun streak, which I thought was pretty good. And I think I'm just gonna stay in 6v6 for the reason being that I play ground war a lot, and what seems to be the case, and right there is a good example of if you can handle the recoil, the PDW with the suppressor is still a really good gun. But what's been going on with ground war is I see a lot of parties, a lot of small parties, like 3 to 4 parties, and those are actually worse than the 9-man support lobbies, believe it or not. Because what these guys do is that they'll recognize you. I get recognized quite a bit, and what they'll do is they'll put on UAV, counter UAV, and lightning strike, and it's extremely hard to do well with those kind of streaks. I think they're a little overpowered in my opinion. You can say that they're not, but I can do a commentary if you guys want me to, explaining what do I think on those 3 kill streaks in it, and it's almost impossible to do well with the party of 4 running those, sweating, using EMPs and C4s and stuff like that. So, but what I really want to do right now is talk about the patch notes of what they did. They actually added some. They actually nerfed the AN-94. They added the damage is slightly reduced on the gun now. Also with the DSR and the ballista, the rate of fire is reduced. So apparently what everybody's been saying, now I haven't used it exactly, I haven't used the DSR at all yet, but what happens is it cocks slower now, and after you stop sprinting, you have to cock the gun. So they nerfed the shit out of that gun. You know, instead of making it shoot slower, what they should have done is added a little bit more sway to it, in my opinion. I don't really mind quickscopers too much, but like when you zoom in, it should be like a little bit more random, so you have to correct it kind of, so it forces you to drag scope. I think that would have been better than absolutely destroying the rate of fire on it. But that's really all that they fixed in multiplayer. They really didn't touch multiplayer. They just nerfed the AN and nerfed the 2 snipers, and that's really all they did. The XPR is still a really good sniper, probably the best sniper in the game now. So you'll probably see a lot of snipers use that semi-automatic gun that they can spam and kill you with over the DSR. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay, hopefully you enjoy the commentary, and hopefully you guys enjoy me giving you guys some information on Call of Duty. I have never done this before. I've never talked about a patch, unless I just said they nerfed the SMGs and now they suck. That's all I said. But I gave you guys some actual information from the website, and hopefully you guys enjoy. By the way, I got this nuclear in the very first round. I think I went on a 30 gun streak in the very first round. Half my kills were with guns, half were with kill streaks, but I think I'm gonna stick to 6v6. Like I said, it's a little bit more calm, a little bit less laggy. So I'll probably stick to to 6v6 and probably do a lot more face cam live comps. I actually just got really motivated to YouTube this morning. I don't know why, but hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. Hopefully you enjoy the commentary. And yeah, like I said, a 42 gun streak with the new aqua camo. The new camos are pretty boring. I wouldn't recommend buying them. They're really nothing special. So anyways, guys, peace out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Peace out, slapback motherfuckers! Rest in peace, earphone users. Swag.